Hey everyone, okay, I'm back with a new video review. This is on the Ion8 water bottles that I bought for my family. So I've got the kid versions as well, and then I've got my own here, but this actually came free. I bought like three of these, and with the three, I got one free. And this review is a good one because I've had these since September. I bought these for back to school, minus the yellow one. My son lost his original one, and I went back and bought another one, I think about 3-4 months ago. So I really have had these bottles to really, give a good review of what I think of them. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I'm pleased right now with them. To be honest with you, these bottles, particularly my kids, they have taken a licking and they are still ticking. Okay. Um, the one thing that I do notice is that when they do drop and drop on like hard ground floors, and I've seen my kids drop them on concrete. I don't know if you can see here the dents, right? But am I pissed off about that? Am I gonna run back and complain? Absolutely not, because they dropped it on concrete. To be honest with you, I thought this would just break apart, but it hasn't. Like even like the coating of the design is still on there. There might be a little bit chipping here and there. This has gone through the dishwasher how many times and nothing is falling apart. I'm gonna show you my other this one. This one is look at the beading on this one. Look at it. And it still holds together. And I really love this one because of the princesses and stuff. And I love how they have the different ethnicities as well. This is what I love. And this is another reason why what I like about Ion. There's tons of different designs and patterns that you can choose from, and bottles of all different colors that you can choose from. Sorry, my son here, I done told him, mommy's filming. You gotta give me a break here. Can you just sit down for 5 minutes? 5 minutes, he can't even do that. He's coming over here trying to get into the camera. I don't need him up in here. Anywho, so yeah, this is the one that I chose. See? Can you give me 5 minutes, please? Can you give me 5 minutes, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Anyway, I chose this one. This was a free one. I think it was made like from recyclable material, which I really liked. But let me go into this. So, I'll start with this one. So my daughter, right? I made my son. At one point, because she's a nursery, it was hard for her to just drink from. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Seriously.
Okay. Now you can go.
So she wasn't mastering drinking from like just the spout, and it just comes out, just too much of a flow for her. So what I liked that Ion has, they have these straws that you can insert in right here. So when she is, instead of her sipping or drinking, she can just suck like you're just drinking from a straw, which is really good. So I'm gonna show you. Let me just put this down here. And so here's the lid. This is the lid, okay? Right here. And what you do is, so the straw is like a 2-piece mechanism, and you get this here as well as that. Be careful, because when sometimes you're pulling the top part here out from here, sometimes, right? Or even when you're putting it into here like so, there's like 3 rubber, do you see those that I'm flicking here? They can kind of go up a bit, and maybe sometimes, right? Just look out for it. One may come off like it just did right here, as you can see, right? And so you just have to put it back on, and you have to make sure it's in the groove right there, that groove, or it's not gonna fit into this properly. It's just gonna keep pushing out. Okay, so what you do is that you just pop it in the straw, and then here you're just gonna just push in as much as you can. Now, to be fair, I do find sometimes when my daughter comes home, this comes out, or she may not drink all her water or her juice, whatever's in there, and then I realize it's because this came out. So I don't know why it does that sometimes. I'm guessing it's because of those grooves not being put in properly. So just push it as much as you can. And as you can see how it sits in. So now when she sucks, it literally pulls up like, you know, it's like a straw, literally a straw, which makes it easier for her to drink from. But we don't need this anymore. She has upgraded. Let me upgrade her. So she's upgraded to just drinking now, and which saves me so much time when I'm really rushing to put everything, the whole mechanism together. But I don't use this anymore, so we just have it there. But I'll also show you other parts. So all the ions look like this, literally the cap, the whole, well, I don't know if all of them, but the ones that I got, the line, have this, so it's like a lock. That's one lock. That's two locks. See, that goes down, up, and then a secure lock right there. Okay, so you never have to worry about if it drops, especially when this is on, and then the bottle opening and then everything spilling out. That does not happen with the Ion8s. So I love that mechanism. That's why I bought. That was one of the main reasons why I bought it. Now the next thing here is this stopper here. Okay, so you have to always make sure this is in here, because what happens is, can you see here? It's like a stop. You know, like a bathtub when you're preventing the water to go out. So you put the stopper in like that. You take it out, then, and if you close it and then you put your liquids in, close it, throw it in the bag, all that's going to start seeping out because you didn't put the stopper in. So make sure the stopper comes automatically on it, but I like to take it off every day to wash it to prevent mold in these parts and here as well. It's so crucial. I always make sure that I'm always washing up here with like taking all the pieces out. And that's the thing about the Ion8. And again, that's number 2 reason why I got this, because I hate having to pull all these compartments to clean out or to constantly inspect for mold. Everything is open, and when you wash it, everything, air can get in to dry properly. There's no crevices or hidden compartments that make it so hard to get into and then cause mold, which is why I love this brand here. So yeah, every day I take out the stopper, I wash it, I wash this, I let it dry. I don't put this one in the dishwasher, but I put this in the dishwasher as well as the bottle. And so to put it back in, all you have to do is just stick it in. Sometimes you hear a click. That means it went in. And then this part here, right here, goes in like so. Oops. And then I always like to double check here to see if it's in. And it is, as you can see. And then you just close it. Put it back on. And you're done. To close it is is really easy as well. As you can see, you just tighten it. No spills, no leaks. Look at that. I've literally thrown this in my kids, all their bottles, in their backpacks, upside down, all around. Nothing leaks. The only time it leaked was because I forgot to put the stopper in. And I was like, what is going on here? Where's all this like liquor coming from? And I was like, dang! So yeah. What? Monkey see, monkey doing? No, not right now. Don't. Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much.
So yeah, what else can I say? This here, this cool like little carry, like you carry it with your finger, or you can attach it to your bag, walk around with it. Like it's really Ion8 really thoroughly thought this through when it came to making bottles, particularly water bottles, particularly for children. Okay, I really love these. I really cannot complain. I will say that I lost one of the stoppers. I took it out and I can't remember where I put it, and I was like, what am I going to do? And luckily you don't have to worry. Ion8 has accessories. and parts. Like, let's say if you broke this, or again, like the stopper, or you need a straw. You know what I mean? And the straws are only for the kid size, 300 mils. I think this is 300 mils. I'll double check again. The 300 mil bottles, right? Because as you can see, it makes no sense, right, to put it in here. Okay, makes no sense. So yeah, they have all that on the accessory portion of their website. And let me show you, actually. I think I still have. So when I lost the stopper, I requested a new one. Well, not request, I bought an accessory pack here. I honestly thought it was the stoppers that I was getting, but I literally got, it's called Lid Seals. This is it right here. And it came with this is the, what do you call this? I don't even know what this is called. This is for, I'll show you right now. Right here. Do you see in here? I think this is like the protector of like from like the liquid coming out and seeping out through the rim. It's like, I guess it's like a rim seal. So you would put that in here, and they come in different sizes, obviously based on the cap here. So I think this one goes for that, and then this big one will go, yeah, it would fit this one here. All right, and then it came with also 2 stoppers, and so I have one left. I think there's 2 stoppers. Let me just double check. Yeah, 2 stoppers. And I remember being like, this one's a lot bigger than, because it was for my daughter who was missing, and I just remember being like, why does this look so big? But supposedly, actually no, yeah, this one's big. So there's one small one to fit here, and then another one to fit like the bigger size bottle, like this one here. If I can just open it. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so see, mine's is missing, ironically. And I just realized that. Don't know where it is. Is it in here? Oh, it's in here. Okay, I was like, great. Now I gotta use the other one. But yeah, so we'll go in here. This is the 750 mil rim. So you can definitely see that the sizes are different based on, like, I guess the children's size to the adult size. See how big it is? This one here. But the whole concept mechanism is the exact same thing. You see that? Which is really, really good. Yeah. And I love this. Like, I love this bottle. This one though is so if you put you just put cold water and stuff like that in here, and because it's not really insulated, if you add ice, or you just got cold liquids in here and you're out in the hot sun, it probably won't last long. The cold will start to turn your drink warm. The bottle will make your drink warm, you know what I mean, because nothing is keeping it insulated. These ones, however, so these ones, I'll show you what it looks like in the inside here. It's literally, so I just filled this up with juice from my son, and it was cold from the fridge, and like you can see it. Like, can you see the water? I don't know. It's so, there you go. It is so cold. Okay, I'm not too sure if they're insulated. I can't, because the thing is, when they come home after school, it's at room temperature. The whatever they're drinking here, the liquid. However, when I fill these up in the morning, and I'm up, I start filling these up at like 6 o'clock in the morning. By the time they're going to school, this is still cold, okay? Their drink is really, really cold. So that's another thing. That's what I like about these. So like when in the summertime, this is gonna come in handy when, when it's really hot outside. I fill their drinks up, maybe put some ice in there. It will last a lot longer than the average water bottle, because it's not exposed to like the outside warmth or the heat, right? And so obviously they have this protected layer, and then the inside of this And I'll double check if it is insulated type material inside. But I will say it does keep cold drinks a lot colder, a lot longer. Sorry, it does keep the drinks colder a lot longer than, like, for instance, let's say this one, which is it's so. I totally get this. I know I bought this on purpose. I didn't want an insulated one. So yeah, if I fill this up with ice and I'm in 40-degree weather, I know it's not gonna last long, but it's cool, right? I drink quickly, so this is really for, you know, for me to maintain my water intake and when I go to the gym. So boom, I'm happy. So yeah, overall, I'm loving it. I'm loving this line of bottles. I would highly recommend it. If anyone asked, can you recommend a bottle for my kid? The Ion8 is what I would recommend because of the 3-lock system on the caps, because of the ease of washing these. You can hand wash, you can put them in the dishwasher. And like I said, they've been in the dishwasher, and look how they're still going strong, right? They're not tearing apart or anything like that. I like the fact that there's tons of designs that you can choose from, okay? And I love the fact that they've been taking beatings, knockdowns, punches, drops, you name it, and they're still going. They're still going, y'all, okay? And you can also change it up, the caps on different ones. Like, you know, you don't have to use the same cap for the same bottle. Yeah, if you don't know about the Ion8s, go onto their website. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, I'm a big fan, and I honestly highly recommend these. Thank you for watching. I hope I'm not forgetting anything, but if I am, leave your comments down below. I will respond to you guys, and thank you. I appreciate y'all watching, and give this video a like. Y'all stay blessed. Take care. Bye.